Hey food lovers, Megan here. Today we are taking one of the most hated vegetables on the planet and making it something you'll actually be excited to eat, I promise. I am sharing my Instant Pot method, plus a few little twists I usually save for my family and myself. Nothing complicated, just smart, fast weeknight cooking. I am using about a pound of Brussels sprouts today. We will prep these before we add them to the pot. We'll also use a little bit of olive oil and salt and pepper and garlic. And here's secret number one. I never cook fresh vegetables in plain water in the Instant Pot. I use broth instead. Chicken or veggie broth both work. It's one tiny swap that gives you way more flavor without doing anything extra. Now we're going to trim off the ends. We're gonna peel off any yellow or kind of wild outer leaves that you see. And we're going to either cut them in half or cut them in quarters depending on how big they are. When you trim the stem, you want to make sure just to cut the very end of it off. If you trim too much of the stem, the whole Brussels sprout will fall apart. Here's a biggie. We're going to cut this one in quarters. It's a little bit on the big side. The more evenly you cut your Brussels sprout pieces, the more evenly they will cook. So keep an eye on the size. So when you get to the end, you might find that you have a bunch of stray leaves on your cutting board. That is totally normal. Just take those and toss them. You don't want to put those in the pot. All right, we are all set with Brussels sprout prep. Now we're going to mince a little bit of garlic. 2 to 3 cloves works great. Now we are going to build flavor. We're going to set the Instant Pot to saute, and we're going to add a little bit of olive oil. This is secret number 2, blooming the garlic in olive oil first. It's going to take about 30 seconds to a minute, just until your kitchen starts smelling amazing. You can hear the sizzle of the oil, so we'll throw in the garlic. Oh, smell that? There's nothing that smells better. I should make candle scents with garlic and oil. What's next? I got caught up in my garlic. Okay, so now we're going to turn off the Instant Pot. We're going to press the cancel button. We'll scrape up any bits that are on the bottom first with a spoon. And we will pour the broth right in. Now we will toss in the Brussels sprouts that we trimmed and cut, along with a little bit of salt and pepper. The salt and pepper in, so we will give it a stir. These are going to be good. Now for the part almost everyone gets wrong. We're going to lock the lid. No, we're not. Place the lid on and make sure it's locked. We're going to set the valve to sealing, and we're going to cook on high pressure for just 2 minutes. 2 minutes feels scary short, I get it, but this is secret number 3. Short cook time plus an immediate quick release is going to keep those Brussels tender and not mushy. Trust me. Right, the reveal. Oh my goodness, look at that. They are bright green, fork tender, ready to dig into. Now you could serve them just like this. You could drain the liquid and put them in a serving bowl right now. But there's one extra little step that my family and I love. We're gonna drain the pot. Just drain a little bit. You'll wanna leave a little bit in there for flavor. And if you feel more comfortable, you can use a colander or a strainer just so you don't lose any Brussels. One option for serving, especially if you are serving for veggie haters, is to add a little sprinkle of lemon juice and some Parmesan cheese. This is delicious. Here is the version that my family loves. We are going to add just a little bit of chopped cooked bacon and the tiniest bit of bacon fat if you're feeling adventurous. This is secret number 4, a little bit of crispy bacon and just a touch of the fat. You don't need much, but suddenly people who swear they don't eat Brussels sprouts are stealing these off the pan. Look at that. It's glossy, garlicky, bright green, so perfect. These are great next to really any protein, chicken, steak, pork chops, or honestly, just piled into a bowl with a fork. If you want the Brussels sprouts to be a little bit more firm, next time you can cook at 0 minutes and do a quick release as well. Okay, should we taste? I could sit down and eat this whole bowl right now. It is that good. And the bacon just adds absolute perfection. Oops. 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 It is really good. If this converts a Brussels sprouts hater in your house, please come back and tell me who it was and if they loved it. I love to hear these stories. And if you want more simple, family-friendly Instant Pot recipes, hit subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.